You're watching Seasoned Living with Rosemary.
Hi friends, today we're in the kitchen, but we're not cooking. I'm going to show you how to make some non-toxic products you can have for cleaning in your home. Some that do not require essential oils and some that do. These do not need any essential oils. Basically, you'll be making your own, but they do need to sit for 1 month once you make them.
To make these cleaners, you're going to need glass jars of some sort, either a canning jar or in my recycle bin I found some pickle jars. For this first solution, we're going to need the peels of oranges and lemons. I've been saving mine in the refrigerator for about a week. We're going to need some cinnamon sticks. I'm going to be using some lavender from my garden, but if you don't have that, you can just use lavender buds that you can order online or get at craft stores. So I'll start by adding some of the orange peels to my jar. Now I'm going to tuck a cinnamon stick in along the side of the jar. Then we're going to fill the jar the rest of the way up with just plain, very inexpensive white distilled vinegar. Now we're going to seal it up and leave it for at least 1 month. Our next jar, we're going to start with lemon peels. I'm going to fill it about halfway up, and we're going to add my lavender that I collected from my garden. I'm just going to kind of layer it around the outside edges. Now we'll just finish adding lemon peels until the jar is filled. And then we're going to top it off with our distilled vinegar. I've decided to add just a little bit more lavender to the very top. Now we'll just top it off like we did the first one. Bring it up to within an inch of the top of the jar. Now we have a nice lemon and lavender all-purpose cleaner. Now I have extras left over, so I think what I'll do is just do a blend of the orange peels and the lemon peels. Now I'm going to add a small handful of some whole cloves to give a nice spicy smell to it. Ooh, it smells nice. And I think I have enough cinnamon. I'm going to put another cinnamon stick in also. Now I'll just add the last few peels and we'll top it off with the vinegar. Now we'll make some cleaners that do require essential oils. You're going to need glass jars, and I've got these jars that I ordered off of Amazon. Now if you don't want to spend money on bottles on Amazon, you could check your fridge. I have a bottle of kombucha here, and it is the same size, and I'm going to use a lid from an old Windex cleaner once I've cleaned it out. And now I have a nice spray bottle I can use. Now we're going to make an all-purpose cleaner that has a mild germ killing effect. We're going to start with vodka, about 4 ounces. Purchase a very inexpensive vodka. We'll add to it 8 ounces of white distilled vinegar. I'm going to add to it 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lemon juice. I'm going to use 8 drops of an essential oil. This is lemon. If you want, you can add more. And last, I'll use about 1/4 teaspoon of Castile soap. I'd like to add a disclaimer. Any of the products that are using vinegar, be careful to not use them on stone, marble, or granite surfaces. Give it a good shake and you're ready to go. Now we're going to make a homemade window cleaner. We'll be using distilled water because I have city water and there's chlorine in it. We'll need 1½ cups of the distilled water, 1/8 cup of vinegar, 1/8 cup of vodka, and 5 drops of any essential oil that you like. I'm going to use lemon. Next, we'll make a disinfecting spray, great for spraying on toilets and sinks. I'm going to use 1¼ cups of my distilled water. ¼ cup of vodka, 1/4 cup of distilled white vinegar, and 15 drops or more of your favorite essential oil. I'm going to use lavender in this one. Now we're going to make like a really soft cleanser for scrubbing. We're going to need 1 cup of baking soda, 2/3 cup of Castile soap, and 10 to 15 drops or more of your favorite essential oil. I'll be using a lemon again. I love the lemon smell in the summertime. Mix very well and put it into a small jar of your choice. I'm going to use a small canning jar. Right before you use it, give it a good shake to make sure that those essential oils are mixed well. Now we're going to make a linen spray that's great for sheets, or if you have clothing in your closet that's getting kind of an old smell, you can kind of just spritz them down. We're going to first start with a witch hazel, and we want to fill the bottle, our spray bottle, about halfway up with it. Now I'm going to add a sprig or 2 of fresh rosemary. I got this in the grocery store in the vegetable section. Now I'm going to add a lavender essential oil, between 30 and 40 drops. Now we're going to fill it up the rest of the way with just distilled water. Remember to always shake your homemade products because they need to have the oil redistributed. And our last one is a homemade air freshener. Fill the bottle 3/4 of the way up with your distilled water. Then add 20 drops of your favorite essential oil. Now top off the bottle with some vodka. That smells nice. All of these were so easy to make. Now let's talk about labels. You can make your own. You can go onto Canva. I found this in a drawer from an old project. It's from Avery. You can just print them out yourself. You can also go to a craft store and find these little hang tags and write your own labels, or just take a piece of cardstock or white paper and write your label on it, put a little string on it so that you can tie it to the jar. Here we have them all labeled. Now the vinegars that you have the orange and lemon peels in, they need to stay for 1 month. Then you can strain them out, mix half and half with water and a little dot of soap, and put them into a spray bottle. And remember, anything that has the vinegar in it, use with caution. Do not use on stone, marble, or granite. Nice and clean. Remember to shake it first. Nice and clean with no toxic chemicals. Today's Bible verse is Psalm chapter 51, verse 10. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. If you like this video, please subscribe and click the bell for further notifications. We're also now on Rumble. Thank you for watching Seasoned Living.